Chris, thank you. This year, gambling has been a hot topic at the South Carolina State House, with lawmakers considering legalizing betting. On January 28th, a casino bill was sent from House floor back to square one.
Then yesterday, a horse race betting bill failed its committee vote, closing that door likely for the year. Today, a Senate subcommittee heard a sports wagering bill that would open the door for online sports betting.
Our Nate Stanley has been following all of these bills. He joins us now with the latest update from an upstate lawmaker. Nate.
Well, today, no vote was made on that sports gambling bill, but there was a lot of discussion from the public and representatives from sports books. On one hand, some say the state could make millions of dollars. On the other hand, some say legalized sports betting could take advantage of young people. Senate Bill 444 looks to legalize and regulate sports wagering in South Carolina and create a South Carolina Sports Wagering Commission. It would also introduce a 12.5% tax on sports wagering receipts and limit the number of licensed operators to 8. Right now in South Carolina, you can pull out your phone and open an app like FanDuel or DraftKings or the Caesars Sportsbook, but when you go to place a bet, you'll be told you can't do so, and that's because your location is in a state that doesn't have legalized sports betting. However, you can drive up the road into North Carolina, where you'll be able to place that same bet no problem. South Carolina lawmakers say that is making the state lose out on millions of dollars.
Last year, North Carolina made $129 million off of these online sports bets, DraftKings, that kind of thing, while South Carolinians, hundreds of thousands of them, are going across to North Carolina to place the same bet.
The bill was in front of lawmakers, including Spartanburg Senator Josh Kimbrell, Wednesday in a Senate subcommittee. It's money he says could help people across the state.
I mean, you're talking 50 to 60 million more dollars that could go into the general fund that could provide opportunities for additional tax relief, provide first responder pay increases, a whole range of things that right now, those South Carolinians are still using these accounts. They're just going to North Carolina and doing it, and North Carolina is collecting the revenue.
Despite the potential fund increase, some say the risks aren't worth the gamble.
Studies in states that legalize sports betting show higher bankruptcy risk, worsening credit, and reduced savings. Public health research also finds that a small percentage of users generate a disproportionate share of revenue. In plain terms, the system relies heavily on those who struggle the most to stop.
The sports books say there's options to limit potential damage.
When we notice patterns that are troubling, we'll send an email and say, hey, are you aware of these resources?
And one other argument that was made today is that with the increased popularity of, quote, predictive markets like Kalshi and Polymarket, you may have heard of those, sports betting, where lawmakers say, is already in South Carolina, just under a different name. Back to you, Nigel.
Nate, thank you. In its last sport betting revenue report, the North Carolina State Lottery Commission says people wagered nearly $686 million in January, winning more than $603 million. That's an increase from December's revenue. The state takes 18%, meaning North Carolina brought in nearly $15 million in tax revenue.